Everybody, what is up? It is Blynn. Welcome back to my channel. I am here, come to do some makeup and get into some drama with you guys. Wow, there's quite a lot going on. There's a lot going on with people like Gabby Hannah, Deaf Noodles. There's also some beauty drama. So I'm probably going to end up dropping 2 videos, maybe 3 today or 2 today and then some more tomorrow. Girl, there is so much to get into, so much. So I'm going to pop in some contacts and start doing my eye makeup and we'll get into it. Okay, so first of all, before I get into the drama, this eye that I'm working on is the Star Wedding palette. I've actually used about 5 shades from this palette in this eye so far. So I have used, what have I used? I know, maybe more. I've used the Always and Forever shade here. I've used this pink Mrs. Star one. I've used a little bit of Flower Girl, a little bit of Polyamorous and Cake Topper. And I also used a little bit of this I Do Brown as well, all mixed in this eye. So that is the shadows that I've put on. And then for the little glitter there, that's actually a liquid highlighter from Made by Mitchell. I use the shade Drip Drip to just do this little glitter crease area here. Very fine liner brush for that, and then just popped it in. Really nice and sparkly, like very sparkly in person. Love the way that looks. So I'm going to start working on the other eye while we get into all the drama. Girl, okay, yesterday I said it was going to be the last time that I talked about the whole Gabby Hannah situation, but more has happened now. Gabby Hannah has once again been on TikTok. After she went over to Instagram yesterday, she made a post that was kind of comparing herself to Tupac. Like, after all of the racist TikToks that she made and all of the transphobic remarks that she made in her TikToks when she was in a manic episode, after all of the TikToks that she made where she was transphobic, saying things like, oh, trans people are just confused, non-binary people don't exist, and then going on to like slander black people, you know, all that stuff that she was doing in those TikToks that she's since deleted. After doing that, she went over to Instagram last night, compared herself to Tupac, which people are mad about. They're really not happy about that. Compared herself to Tupac with a picture and a post saying, look what they did to Tupac, you know, oh, you know, we don't respect women and all of this. But it got even worse today because she was on TikTok again. Oh my God, girl. She was on TikTok and she made like a whole 8-part video series on TikTok. I'm not going to put all of it in this video because it is an awful lot to sit through. But she made an 8-part kind of video series on TikTok. And in none of those 8 videos did she take any accountability for the racist remarks or the transphobic remarks, nothing. She never apologized once for any of that. She never said, you know, sorry or tried to take accountability at all for any of that. So in these 8 TikToks, Gabby did say that she's bipolar. Now, she did say that during the kind of episode that she was allegedly having as well. So, okay, fine, you're bipolar, right? That might be a reason for your behavior, but it's not an excuse. And then what she went on to say next was really kind of telling, you know, really kind of telling, because after saying, oh, I'm bipolar, then she went on to say that she also has CPTSD and also ADHD. And now I'm starting to be like, okay, girl, well, you're saying that you've got all of these coexisting mental conditions, mental disorders. You're saying that, but yet you're also saying when you were evaluated by the psych people who came to your house that they said you were fine. You said they handcuffed you, sat you down, and then you said that they just went. They left your house and said you were fine. So to me, this is all not adding up, you know, because to me, you know, I've been in A&E having a psychotic break in hospital, A&E, accident and emergency department. You know, I've been in there having a psychotic break, and what they actually did was they took me onto a ward. They didn't just let me go or sit me in a chair and say, oh, you're fine. You know, they actually took me into a ward and, you know, made sure that there was a counsellor and somebody else who came and spoke to me and tried to help me through it. So for Gabbie to say, oh yeah, the psych team came to my house, you know, they evaluated me and said that I was fine, I was a little bit like, that part's not quite making sense to me, you know. And anyone else who's struggled, you know, and been in that kind of position, I think you probably feel similar, you know, feel a similar way to me with that. But after saying all that, she then went on to say that, oh, she doesn't cause drama to sell records, to sell her album, to promote her album. She doesn't cause drama for that. And I was like, right, girl, right.
I know I said the last one was the last one, but this is the last one, because I never cause drama or fake anything to promote a project. And people are always like, every time she has a project coming out, I always have a project coming out, and I'm always mentally ill.
Okay, and this was the bit that really got me. This was the bit that really got me going. This next clip, watch it, like, because Gabbie said that actually what altered her psychiatric state wasn't the fact that she's bipolar, it wasn't ADHD, it was actually edibles. Now, Gabbie also said during the 8 TikToks that she made before this next clip that she doesn't take any medication for bipolar, she doesn't take any medication for ADHD. So, like, if you're unmedicated and you know you've got all these mental health disorders, then you go and take edibles which you say you know have a bad effect on you and your psychiatric condition, then you've only got yourself to blame for the way that you ended up in that state where you uploaded 300 odd TikToks, you had everybody feeling sorry for you, but not only that, you were racist, you were transphobic, and even aside from that, you know, she's upset people who are religious because she was trolling about religion and having godlike powers and all this crap. Like, she's really done it now. She's really fucked herself over with this. It is quite astonishing. Like, I am fucking gobsmacked at this clip.
Oh my god, it was the edibles. I didn't even think about it until somebody commented that the kid who fucking lied his way into my house filmed edibles. Like, somebody commented, oh, didn't they show edibles on the floor? And there were, on that floor right there. I had a green plate, and on it was my bowl, weed, and a bag of edibles. A long time ago on my YouTube channel, I told the story of why I don't fuck with edibles, and it's because I hallucinate on them. I had only tried them a couple times. One time somebody gave me a brownie and I literally saw people's auras, and it was like this crazy intense experience. And then the other time I accidentally ate some chocolate not knowing it was edibles at a party, and then somebody was like, that's edibles, and I was like, I'm gonna go home. And then I literally saw the fucking Grim Reaper in my bed. For real. Like, I literally said that. But over the years, people always recommend edibles to me, and I always said no because I hallucinate. But I had a few packages of gifts. That some were gummies and some were Wally drops, which were like these hard candies, right? So the past couple weeks, I was like, I have these fucking edibles, like, let me fucking try them, because my throat was hurting from smoking and I was just looking to do something other than smoking, right? That's where the fucking difference happened, because life changed for sure. I was having some different ass fucking experiences for sure. Oh my god, dude. Hold on. Bro, for those who have a negative reaction to edibles, the symptoms can include a racing heart, excessive sweating, anxiety, paranoia, hallucinations, and delusions. They can cause people to freak out. Clearly, edibles have a more severe toxicity than inhaled forms, and the effects are psychiatric in nature. And I knew that, bro. I literally knew that. I told stories on YouTube about it. Bro! I still have my own theories about delusions and hallucinations, and how mental health and mental illness in general is actually just like modern man's excuse or explanation for the divine, because it freaks them out. Okay, you know what? 99% of the reason y'all think I'm crazy is because I don't smooth down my hair before I film. Hi, Fred. We've been in bed since 8.
What gets me with all of this is she's saying, oh yeah, well, after all that, it was the edibles, for one. And for two, after saying, oh, it was the edibles, you know, after saying it was a manic episode, then, you know, coming to the conclusion that, oh no, it wasn't a manic episode, it was these edibles that changed her psychiatric state. After all of that, Gabby Hannah still has not apologised to her POC fans, her trans fans, anyone. She's not made an apology or taken accountability for the things that she said to any fans that she's got who might be POC or trans. So basically, to those fans, the message is, she don't give a fuck about you. Okay, so my eyes are mostly done now. I'm going to shut up about Gabby Hannah. We're going to move on to another little topic for this video. Girl. Shady, shady, shady boots. James Charles has been shady, causing a little bit of beauty drama. I see what he's trying to do. James Charles uploaded a video yesterday on his channel where he had like a $500 mystery box from eBay. And it was like a mixed random makeup box. Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious this is, because in the box, oh, there just so happen to be items from brands such as Anastasia Beverly Hills and somebody else.
We have an Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer for a gorgeous Gucci eyeshadow look that we have coming up. That's good. I love Anastasia. And then last but finally not least, at the bottom of this box, we have a, oh God, Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Huntington Beach.
Oh God. Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Huntington Beach. We're just gonna end it at that.
James, oh, did you get a Jeffree Star lipstick in your eBay mystery box, James? This is funny, isn't it? Because who was it that James Charles had a big old ding-dong with in 2019? Oh, was it Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson and Tati Westbrook? Yes, it was, wasn't it? So here he is with a lipstick from like 2018 Thirsty collection in his eBay mystery box in 2022. I have that lipstick. Look, this is the exact lipstick that James had. This came out with the Thirsty collection in fucking 2018. So that was probably when James Charles was on PR. And I think that James snuck that lipstick into the mystery box just so that he could have a little dig at Jeffree Star and say, oh, we'll leave that there. Because James, of course, is starting his own brand. And I think it's going to be makeup and also fragrance. Right? Because I've seen a trademark online for James Charles fragrance. James, at the moment, if you don't know, he's been kind of touring around Europe. So he's been to like Italy. At the moment, I believe he's in London. Well, I know that Adam McIntyre saw James Charles out at Heaven nightclub in London. Sorry, just dipping into my Trixie Summer of Love blush palette. So I'm going to use the light shade first of all. But yeah, James Charles has been in London, clubbing, you know, Adam McIntyre, fellow drama channel. Hi Adam, if you see this, by the way. Adam McIntyre saw James Charles out clubbing on the podium at Heaven nightclub. I can fully believe it. Fully believe it. Because James actually storied in the club as well. So I know that that's not a case of Adam making that up this time. I know that that is actually true because James posted from his phone himself in there. But isn't it funny how now, because James is working on his own brand now, he's decided to throw a little bit of shade at Jeffree Star. And Jeffree Star has just come out with this wedding collection. Funny timing, right?
Okay, you guys, I'm feeling amazing. We have some people coming into town. It's time to film some new content. I have some new makeup I've never tried before from a brand I don't like. So this will be very fun. So a lot of filming, a lot of TikTok coming, and I'm very excited for my glam team to get here. So I'll see you all in a little. Look at Drizzle. Oh, dessert protective. Look at how cute Drizzle gets. Aww. Never tried Magic Star Concealer. She's really that girl. But we may need to retire her soon. You never know. There may be some new formulas cooking in the works.
What was also really shady about James was that he threw a lot of shade at Gucci as well about the price of their eyeshadow palette, the quality of it, which I can actually believe that the quality of that palette is kind of crap, but the eyeshadow palette retails for something like £152. So it's expensive. It is pricey. You know, it's Gucci. It's going to be expensive. But James was reading it into the ground. Again, I think because he's coming out with his own makeup brand soon. So one thing that I thought was really funny, though, was that he didn't throw any shade towards Anastasia Beverly Hills. But when it came to the Jeffree Star lipstick in that box and the Gucci palette in that box, he let rip on the Gucci palette. Absolutely let rip. And then when it came to Jeffree's lipstick, oh, there was a snide little remark. So I'm like, okay, you're not being shady about Anastasia, but you're going to be shady about Jeffree Star, his brand. You're going to be shady about Gucci and their kind of flop eyeshadow palette. I was like, James, I can see exactly what's going on here. You know, this is James throwing a bit of shade at Jeffree as a kind of a way to get back at him and maybe to try and kind of rope Jeffree into some drama, because there really hasn't been any beauty drama as of late. And I kind of live for it, you know, as much as we don't like James because of what he admitted to doing on his YouTube channel, you know, sexting minors and all of that. As much as we don't like James, this video made me laugh just because James was being shady about the Jeffree Star lipstick and also about the Gucci palette. You know, that is like the good old days of beauty drama when you would laugh at someone's busted palette, you know, all that stuff. That's like what it used to be before it was all about abuse and assault and everything else, you know. So to me, that's kind of old school, good old school beauty drama that I find funny. It's a little bit shady, a little bit catty, a little bit bitchy, but, you know, you're going to get that. You're going to get that because, you know, you've got all these characters in the beauty community, like, you know, when they were on top, people like James Charles, you know, Gabriel Zamora, Manny MUA, when they were on top, they did used to do that. They did used to throw a bit of shade at each other, get a little bit bitchy, you know, and there is competition between brands. And being that James is starting his own brand now, you know, he's got every kind of reason to start coming for other brands. And that's exactly what he was doing. I was like, girl, this is very, very predictable, but funny, you know, still funny. Okay, so that is my finished look. I'm sorry this video has been a little bit longer, but I am going to be bringing you another drama video as well that's got beauty drama, maybe a bit of Deaf Noodles drama as well, because that is a whole ass mess too. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Let me know what you think about all the drama in this video with Gabby Hannah and also with Jeffree Star and James Charles, all that good stuff. I will see you guys soon on the next one. Take care, stay safe. Love ya. Bye.